Hello, it's Monday. Well, if you're watching this in real time, if you're watching the recording, it might not be Monday, but even though it's never miss a Monday, masking Monday, you can mask any day, right? Well, I'm going to talk to you today about four products that would fall kind of in the masking category. Now, why do you want to mask? Well, some are for hydration. I'm going to talk to you about one that's gone viral. Some are for to help with exfoliation. Some are to replace any lost moisture, to seal your skin, and to just firm, smooth, give luminosity, all the things. So, those are all good reasons. What I do is if you've watched anything that I've done, two things. You'll know that I'm obsessed with, like, my goal is really that if you're watching this, if you're a consultant or one of our clients, that you literally love your skin, that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with our product as the vehicle. The second thing is that I'm an 11-minute in the bathroom girl. So what I mean by that is I'm going to get in there and get out. So things have to be user friendly for me. So that's what I'm talking to you about today. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is, let's see, is our charcoal mask. This is for all skin types. I always have to open it and smell it. I know this is not smell-o-vision, but it has eucalyptus, it has rosemary extract, it has honeysuckle extract, it has activated charcoal. It has the extract from the navy bean, which is proprietary to us. We can't patent it, obviously, because it's a vegetable, but we do have over 1,600 patents in skincare and anti-aging. And the navy bean has extreme brightening agents in it. In fact, the very first time I used this, the thing that I noticed immediately was how bright and fresh my skin. Like, I walked past a mirror and went back because it was like, oh. So this is our charcoal mask. And what it does is it acts as a vacuum to your pores, because activated charcoal is a detox, literally detoxing your skin. What you may not know, or you may, is that our pores can hold 7 years of debris. I know, right? So the way I knew that, other than this product coming out, is that people would call me at what I call the crisis years, 29, 39, 49. And there were always people who had had really great skin otherwise, and they were suddenly, skincare was becoming a priority instead of just like cleansing, moisturizing, masking when they felt like it, or, when it was something they picked up here and there. But what they were noticing suddenly, always having good skin, was their pores were enlarging, and it was noticeable. Well, that is because they had not been on a regimented skincare program to keep those pores cleaned out. And it varies, of course, with, like, I happen to live in a very humid climate. Environmentally, it makes a difference. But no matter what, 7 years of gunk in your pore, it has to get larger to keep having more capacity. So you can't actually shrink a pore, but you can certainly make it look like it's shrunk. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm all for illusion, right? So this is what you want to do twice a week. Actually do this one and the next one I'm going to show you back to back. So you always cleanse before you do any mask. Then you apply this everywhere except for under your eyes. It's going to be kind of thick. It's not like a peel off like back in the day when we had those Facebook videos that were horrific. Don't ever do that. That's bad for your skin. Just FYI. And then you'll let it dry. If your skin's dry, you're going to see it turn lighter. If your skin's has an oilier or combination, you're going to see it turn darker. If there's any bacteria or anything about to form a blemish or an actual already open blemish or a sore or cut, you're going to see it turn white because it's detoxing that. So you leave it on until it dries, usually about 20 minutes. Then you just moisten a cloth, get it wet, and then wipe it off. Then you're going to follow, so twice a week. It's also great for if you have kids that are in sports and they get that acne from sweat. It's great for them. They can build up to 3 times a week, but don't start at 3 times a week. The next thing is not technically a mask, but it's my very favorite product other than our skincare sets, and I always talk about it. And it is an exfoliator. And so I always follow my charcoal with this. You don't have to use it with the charcoal. Look how big the jar is. So this it's called Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Now it does not peel, but it has glycolic acid, which is what estheticians, med spas, derms, plastic surgeons use when they do a peel in-house. They just deliver it just glycolic acid. We deliver our pure glycolic acid in a marine botanical so that it moisturizes your skin as it takes that strong active, and then you have no downtime. If you get it done in an esthetician's office, you're going to have 3 weeks of anywhere from flaking a lot to literally peeling, depending on the intensity. 10 minutes, put it all over your face. I do all the way down the neck and like the chest, my chest right here. Set the timer and then wipe it off. And what you'll notice with this is it's a texture game changer because of the glycolic acid. What it does is it's a chemical exfoliant. So it exfoliates those cells on the surface, but it digs down a little deeper to loosen those that are kind of stuck. And you'll notice the first time, especially, will be one of the first things you notice is the products you put on afterwards, your skin receives them better. I mean, it's amazing. And it compounds too. It's good that first day, but it compounds. So you'll notice the texture dramatically change in your skin. So that is you can just call it the peel when you want it, but it's the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. No downtime. The next thing has gone viral. Now, I'm going to just raise your hand. I do not buy my vitamins, as in supplements, or my skincare on Amazon. Y'all wouldn't believe the horror stories that I've heard and seen actually from Amazon. So this is our biocellulose mask. It's a K-Beauty mask. You know, K-Beauty is not a product line. It's a philosophy of skincare, which we really believe in. It's a gentle way of layering products, serums, moisturizers, and actives and toners and not throwing actives at your skin like just harshly. So we love our actives. We love our clinical line. Well, the people that I mentor, we have all vowed, like raised our right hand, no, not really, to do one of these a week. It's coconut water, it's plant-based, it's firming, it's luminosity. The luminosity it gives you is amazing. Like that glass skin, glowy, fresh, dewy. And it has 2 pieces of webbing on it. I forget to say this sometimes, and some of my customers will send me a selfie, and I'm like, you got to take that other webbing off because it has a second skin technology. So you take the webbing off. Sometimes I'll put it in a warm sink, especially in the winter, and warm it up before I open the package up. Then you take the webbing off, you apply it to your face, and then you smooth it in. Take the second piece of webbing off, and then smooth it in. And it's going to adhere to your skin, like not glue, but like it's second skin technology. And then I just leave mine on. I've left mine on as long as watching a movie with my mama. You want to leave it on 30 minutes, but it's a great thing to do when you're going to be at the house anyway. Y'all, oh my gosh, you're good. I'm going to be your new BFF. You are going to be obsessed with this. And I don't even want to tell you how little they cost because if you buy a couple of these, the real ones, I'm not talking Amazon. I'm talking like real K-Beauty replenishing luminosity glowy masks. It's usually over 200 for a couple of them. And you get a box of 4 with ours for not even remotely close to that. So that's the next thing. The last thing I'm going to tell you is I've been sleeping in this every night. It says you can sleep in it a few nights a week. I'm just going to tell you at least 6 nights I sleep in it. It's our hydrating leave-on mask. It has shea butter. It has glycerin. It has hyaluronic acid, and you can do it 2 ways. You can do it under your makeup. You talk about glowy. Like look at me. I slept in it last night. But you have to wait 10 minutes before you put your makeup on. So I just do my whole skincare routine. And right after I do my nourishing oil, which if you've seen me talk, Jesus tears, then I'll let that sit a second and then I'll put this on all the way down my neck. And I've even started doing my forearms because I don't know, I'm 30 through. So my forearms, I'm not happy with them right now. I will be shortly. And so I put it on there and then I leave it on and you won't slide off the pillow. It absorbs. And when you wake up in the morning, oh my gosh. And if you're oily and your skin's dehydrated because you're constantly trying to, get that oil absorbed, it's going to help you be less oily because your skin's going to be hydrated. So this is always your handy dandy tool. Remember your order of application for morning and evening, and we've got you because what we want is we want you to understand that you can use K-Beauty philosophy. We have every ingredient, and you can have that glass, glowy, dewy, youthful, soft, subtle skin. So let me know in the comments which masks are your favorite.